us using PuppyLinux may have a low-powered system. For example, I'm using 32-bit Xenial Pup on my laptop, which has a dual Pentium CPU with 2 gig of RAM. And frequently I run into a problem where you have too many windows open or applications open, and it really slows things down. There is a very neat trick to how to quickly close all the windows that are on the applications that are running, and let me just show you a little bit about this simple bash script called close-all.sh. This was a idea that was brought out initially by a super programmer, Mochi Mopel, in the PuppyLinux forum, and he seems to be very good at programming scripts. So he suggested that you can make a small script. I will go ahead and put that in a description or a link, so you can go ahead and simply copy this. And what this allows you to do is, if you have it configured properly, and put it in path, and also to make it executable with a chmod plus x close-all.sh, and you can quickly close all the running applications, and that's very helpful to recover the resources, so you can go ahead and continue with your work. Closer look at this particular small script. For me, I put it in the my applications, and under bin, and here's the close all script. So, and I opened it up in Genie. So I made the font a little bit bigger. So I'm by no means a programmer at all, but we can take a quick look at what WM Window Manager Control WM application does. And this actually command is in almost all the PuppyLinux distros and many Linux distros, so you don't have to separately worry about installing. So we'll just take a quick look at this. So the key with the WMCTRL is to understand, and it has the option of a C, and we can take a close look at -C here, and it closes the window gracefully. So what it means is that, for example, if I'm writing writing something on a LibreOffice Writer or even Genie, and I forgot to save it, and I want to close everything, that it gives you a warning, so you can actually go ahead and save it, so you don't lose your data. So I think that's the major thing that the script contains, and we'll just go back to the script. So it has a it has to do with the identification of the window that's open, and C, here's the C. So this can be used by binding to a keyboard. So what I've done with mine is I put it in the JWMRC personnel file, which is located in the root.jwm folder. So we'll just go ahead and take a look. And here is what I've done is that oops. So I noticed that there is a little arrow that's missing, so we'll go ahead and type that in now. And so we can go ahead and save it. So here it is right here. So the key, you just add this line into this configuration file, and then refresh the configuration by JWM restart. I won't do that because it may close my screen saving program that's running, but in essence it will close all the windows with, in my case, Control S and X. Control S and X will just close all the programs in the background. And it does it gracefully, so as I mentioned. So I think that's the key. So to further expand on this script, in a Puppy window, you can close or reboot a computer by a simple command of WM power off or WM reboot. So that will, if you that will reboot the computer in my case, but we won't do that obviously. And what I have done is to go ahead and expand and make another small script. So let's take a look at clean power off.sh. So I have used that with a close-all.sh, and what the command states is that after the background, the applications are closed, you can go ahead and execute power off. So this double ampersand sign says to do that first, and then after it's completed, then you can go ahead and power off. And then similarly, clean RB reboot is close-all.sh and WM reboot. So it works the same, and again I put it in the same path. So you can see that there is a close-all. So this is in the path, and again you have to make sure these two are executable by chmod command. So what can you do further? So we have so if I wanted to just go ahead and reboot, I can go ahead and bring up and then type in clean reboot-sh, and then it will go ahead and reboot. But easier with a less keyboard is to add the alias in the bashrc file, .bashrc file. So here I have elected just to use the keyboard PO, and that will recall the clean POSH. So similarly, if I just open up a terminal and type in RB, it will reboot the computer. So, and then with me, I'm just too lazy, so I put in alias X. So if I just open up a terminal and type in X, it closes the terminal. So I can just go ahead and add that in. So it gets ready to power off, and it closes the terminal window.